In Christ alone, I find light. Even when the sun's rays can't make a way through my darkness. When my feet are no longer reliable as a viable way through this storm. And the rain is coming down in sheets so that I cannot see, your love will be what washes me clean. In the darkest valley and the coldest night, I can hold on to the fact that life became flesh and bone, that love came down and found its way into my heart and gave this orphan child a home, and that there is nothing I could have done to deserve it without the gift of your grace, which has been pacing awaiting my arrival. But even in my delays, still treated me the same. So that even when I did not recognize his name, my face was still framed in his mind. Lord, I thank you for the fact that you loved me anyway. You loved me even when I was broken in my sin. You had this desire to call me lovely. You loved me anyway. Even when I was lost to myself, your life was lived to call me yours. You loved me anyway. You came up with this scheme to redeem me, except for me to be made whole. Your son had to have holes in his hands, but he loved me anyway. And now I understand that death is just as empty as his grave is, that your scars will tell the story of a love that bore me from lost to forgiveness, inviting me to come not in my shame, but in spite of it. To lift my head towards the heavens and see your face in the sunrise, see your provision in the nighttime, where even the sky has to sing your praises. When the truth is that even without the adoration and consideration, you would have sacrificed yourself anyway, if only to give us the chance to say that we are yours. With that white robe just being an addition to all of the peace we have ever wanted, it is a love so forceful that its very breath bends the trees. And even the strongest statue's knees will bend. And the very foundation of creation is shaken under the weight of the gift that we have been given. The holes in his hands will give the impression that I will always fit in with him, in Christ alone. Lord, my all in all, even where I may fall, I have the promise that you still live.